modern world doesn't want you to have this. They need you consuming everything. Every notification, every outrage, every distraction. You're being farmed. An ancient elder built the only tool that stops it. The Dreamcatcher legend. Listen, your ancestors knew something modern society has forgotten completely. They understood that your mind is a battlefield, and most of you are letting the enemy walk right through the front gate. This is the story of the Dreamcatcher, and it's going to change how you think about protection forever. There was an elder, a woman who'd survived everything: famine, war, loss, and she discovered the most powerful truth. The strongest warriors don't just protect their bodies, they protect their minds. She started weaving something that would teach her people this lesson forever. Legend says a spirit came to her. Some call it a spider deity. I call it wisdom taking form. It showed her something critical. Look at how a spider builds its web, not randomly, strategically. Every thread has a purpose, just like your mind needs a strategy. The spider said, "Watch. Good things pass through. Bad things get trapped." That's the filter you're missing in your life. You're letting every toxic thought, every negative person, every destructive idea just waltz into your consciousness. Unacceptable. So she built it. The first Dreamcatcher, a circle representing life's journey. No beginning, no end. But here's what matters: the web inside. That's your filtering system. That's your mental fortress. Most people have no filter. They consume everything. Then they wonder why they're miserable. Good dreams, positive thoughts, empowering beliefs, constructive ideas, they pass through. They reach you. They strengthen you. This is what you should be consuming. Content that builds, people who elevate, thoughts that create power. But nightmares, the poison, it gets caught, trapped in the web, burned away by morning light. You need this same system for your waking life. Negative news, caught. Toxic people, caught. Self-limiting beliefs, caught and destroyed. Every morning the sunlight kills what was trapped. Fresh start, clean slate. This is the daily reset you need. You think yesterday's negativity should carry into today? Weak. Burn it off. Start powerful. She didn't keep this knowledge to herself. She spread it, because powerful people create more. Powerful people, she taught them. Your mind is your responsibility. Build your protection. Nobody else will do it for you. Nobody. Each person's Dreamcatcher was unique, like your mental filters should be unique. What you allow in depends on your goals, your mission. A warrior's filter isn't the same as a healer's. Know your path. Protect it accordingly. Before the Dreamcatcher, warriors would fight battles twice. Once in their dreams, once in reality. They'd wake up exhausted, already defeated mentally before the first arrow flew. Sound familiar? Fighting the same problems in your head over and over. After, crystal clear mind, rested, focused, ready to dominate, because he controlled what entered his consciousness during his most vulnerable hours. You're vulnerable too, when you scroll social media, when you watch news, when you choose your circle. Guard it. Mothers used it to protect their children. Not just from bad dreams, from fear itself. Fear is a mind virus. It spreads if you let it. These mothers knew a child's mind is pure territory. Defend it like your life depends on it, because their future does. Even the council used them. Before making decisions that affected the entire tribe, they'd clear their minds, filter out ego, fear, anger, make choices from clarity, not chaos. Imagine if modern leaders did this. Actually, imagine if you did this. Break down the components. The circle. Life is continuous. Your choices create cycles. The web. Intentional design, not random chance. The feather. Breath of life. Gentleness with yourself. Every piece has meaning. Your mental protection needs this same intentionality. Think of it like this. Your subconscious is always recording, always filtering. But most people, their filter is broken, set by trauma, society, weak people around them. You need to consciously reprogram it, decide what gets through, take control. Modern world doesn't want you to have this protection. They want you consuming everything, every notification, every outrage, every distraction. You're being farmed for attention. The Dreamcatcher legend is telling you, stop, filter, protect. The elder knew she wouldn't live forever, so she passed it down. Not just the object, the lesson. Your mind is sacred ground. Defend it like the treasure it is. She made them promise to never forget, to never let their guard down, to never stop filtering. Generations kept the practice alive because it worked. Not superstition, strategy. They understood psychology before we had a word for it. Protect the mind, and the person becomes unbreakable. Let anything in, you become everyone's victim. Some believed it connected to the spirit world. Ancestors sending guidance through the web. Maybe. Or maybe it's simpler. When you clear your mind of garbage, you can finally hear your own wisdom, your intuition, your power. That's spiritual enough. Here's your application. Build your filter. Literally, make a Dreamcatcher if you want, or just decide right now what gets access to your mind. Write it down. Social media, limited. News, strategic doses only. Toxic people, cut off. Your morning is the most important filter moment. First hour of the day sets everything. Are you immediately consuming other people's agendas? Or are you setting your intention? The Dreamcatcher hangs where you sleep for a reason. Start there. Control your mornings. Walls keep everything out. Wisdom filters strategically. Walls make you isolated. Wisdom makes you selective. Big difference. You're not hiding from the world. You're curating your mental environment like the high-value person you are. The elder taught, peace isn't the absence of problems. Peace is a protected mind, dealing with problems from a position of clarity. Stop looking for a life with no challenges. Start building a mind that can't be shaken. That's the difference. Every boundary you set strengthens the web. Every no to negativity reinforces it. Every conscious choice about what you consume adds another thread. This isn't one decision. It's a practice. Daily, hourly, constant vigilance. You become what you protect. Protect garbage, you become garbage. Protect excellence, you become excellent. The Dreamcatcher doesn't just stop nightmares. It creates the space for good dreams to flourish. You're not just defending, you're cultivating. The legend survived because it's true, not literally magical, practically powerful. Your mind is the most valuable asset you have. Treat it like a temple. Guard the entrance. Filter what enters. This isn't spiritual nonsense. This is strategic dominance. Every day gives you a reset. The nightmares, the negative patterns, the toxic thoughts, they only have power if you keep them. Morning light burns them away, but only if you let it. Only if you consciously choose to start clean. Choose power. The Elder's final lesson: I won't always be here to protect you, so I'm teaching you to protect yourselves. That's what ancestors do. They don't create dependence, they create strength. She gave them a tool. Will you use it? Protection isn't walls, it's wisdom. Peace begins with what you allow into your mind. Build your filter. Guard your consciousness. Defend your mental territory like your life depends on it. Because it does. Now go. Be unbreakable. The Dreamcatcher legend. Ancient wisdom, modern application. What are you allowing into your mind today?